Hello, everyone. Again, this is Curtis Broom, and I'll welcome you back to the broadcast. And now we're going to dig into part 3. And again, it's my pleasure to host you through this process. Now, you are here listening to part 3 because at the conclusion of part 2, again, we asked you a very simple question, and your answer was yes, obviously, and that's why you're here listening to part 3. And the question was very simple. When people you refer choose to become a DNA Repair Club member just as you have chosen, would you be willing to simply ask them the same question we asked you about getting their product for less also or even free? Well, if you're willing to ask them that question and just leave it up to them. Now, many of them will choose just to stay as club members, but some may also choose to become team members. But just by asking the question, that's it. Let me tell you something. If you do, the great thing is that over time, doing nothing different than you're already doing, just consuming the product, referring others, and asking one simple question, and then letting it naturally happen. As others choose to be a part of your team, there are 5 additional forms of compensation that the company will send to you, and there's nothing else you do. Just consume the product, refer others to the same information you've just seen, and ask them one simple question. It's like the icing on the cake. Now, we're not going to go through this compensation system in detail because the person who invited you to this information can direct you to all the details. It's on our website, and I mean, there's an extraordinarily detailed description. But what I want to do just momentarily is I want to show you the power of just asking that one question. The reason is, over time, it literally could lead not just to a lower priced product for you or even free, and not just earning possibly getting paid some referral fees for helping others become club members. Over time, it could potentially lead to life-changing income. And here's how it works. It all comes down to the company behind this program, a company called Bhip, HIP. It stands for Helping Impact People Around the World. The company was founded by a young guy by the name of Terry LaCour. Terry's only 40 this year, but he has been in this profession of marketing through relationships for over 20 years. He started when he was 20 years old. He had great coaching and mentoring. By the age of 23, he had become the #1 income earner in 2 different companies. By the age of 26, he became a CEO for the first time. At the age of 28, he acquired a second company and took that company to over $200 million per year in 30 countries around the world, and it was a publicly traded NASDAQ company. Now, the challenge in a public company, even as the CEO, you don't have the ultimate control. The board of directors does. But Terry had a clear vision for what he wanted to do to help people change their lives. And it was a different vision than others. So he left and started his own company. And the reason is Terry really did. He understood how powerful this simple referral process could be. And he also understood that to truly have security in life, you have to take control of your financial security. As Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki said in their book, Why We Want You to Be Rich, Donald Trump said, don't depend on anyone but yourself for providing your financial security because you can't. And we've all seen it. Since the global financial crisis hit in 2008, dramatic downturns economically worldwide, and we've not recovered from it. In fact, to this year, they're still talking about economic collapse. Look at what's happening throughout the European Union with Greece and with Spain. And as a result, around the world, people are faced with massive stress because they realize if they don't have control of their financial future, it is most likely to get worse before it gets better, and there's so much uncertainty in how are they going to care for their families. Well, Terry LaCour understood that, and when he founded Bhip in 2007, as the global economic crisis hit, and so many companies were going out of business and banks were collapsing, because of the power of Bhip, which is based on people taking direct control of their own financial security, while others were declining, Bhip was growing. It's the power of the referral model. In fact, in its first 4 years, it went from 0 to $74 million a year in revenue, and we're growing even larger in the 5th year. But the future is even brighter, because a year ago, Bhip secured the worldwide exclusive marketing and distribution rights for AC11 products throughout our marketing channel, the relationship marketing channel. Then we developed these extraordinary products, and you've seen how powerful that message is. You've seen how simple it is for people to want to be a DNA Repair Club member, how simple it is to refer others, and how simple it is to get great value and even to get basically free product and a little bit of financial reward, a thank you for referring others. But by asking those other people one question, you can literally alter your financial future in a significant and potential wealth-creating way. Here's how it works. There is a compensation system that will pay you 5 additional forms of compensation just by asking other people one question, the same question we asked you. And here's what they are. Now, you know about the club member bonus, but by asking other people the question if they also would like their product less expensively or possibly for free, and letting them make their own decision, if they choose to be team members as well as club members like you, automatically, organically, by that process, and when they do the same thing you're doing, over time, there are 5 additional bonuses the company will send you. And again, there's nothing else that you do. You just consume your own product, refer others to DNA Repair, and ask them one question. Now, I'm not going to go through these in detail. Again, they're on the website, but I'm going to talk about just one, the team bonus. When you ask people if they would also like their product for less and possibly even free, what happens if they choose to join your team and become a team member just the way you do? This one bonus over time, not overnight, but over time, this one bonus could reach up to $30,000 a week, and I'll show you how this happens. All you need to know is how you become eligible by just asking that one question of other people to one day earn team bonuses. You see, we use a 2-team system, and it's very simple. As you ask that one simple question of others, many will choose just to remain as club members, but some will choose to also be team members. And as they do, it will automatically, in our computer system, create 2 teams underneath you. There's no effort you have to put in. The first person who says, sure, I want to do the same thing, that starts one team. The second person who says, yep, I'd like to do the same thing, that starts the second team. And as that duplicates with other people you talk to and other people they talk to, the teams just naturally grow. How do you become eligible for team bonuses? There are 3 simple steps. The first step, as we said, you just enroll as a team member. $49.95, it's an annual fee, and it creates what we call a business center in our system. The second step, you just want to activate and advance that business center. That happens automatically. Every product order for your personal use and every product order for your customers, your club members' personal use, activates and keeps your business active. There's nothing else you do, just consume and refer. And then automatically you can advance that business center to one of 3 initial statuses, distributor, executive, or the professional status. The goal is you want to advance to the status of pro as fast as possible. And there are 3 ways that can happen. I'll show that in just a second. And once you've done those 2 things, that's it. You just enroll, so you get to pay less for your product, you refer others, and you'll activate and advance. And then step 3, again, you just find 2 other people who do the same thing, and you have met all 3 requirements. You're now qualified, and you can earn team bonuses. And naturally, as your 2 teams grow, each week you receive team bonuses based on the sales volume of all of the team members and all of their club members. Not initially, but over time, that can reach up to $30,000 a week. That one bonus over time has a potential of over $1.5 million US per year. Well, now here's how it works. There are 3 initial ranks, initial statuses: distributor, executive, professional. It's just about how you would like to start as a team member. Once you achieve these commissionable ranks, you're there for life. Once you get to executive, you're executive for life. Once you get to pro, you're pro for life. And there's 3 ways to do it: slow, a little faster, and the fastest. What happens is when you become a team member, the computer system tracks every order that you make for your DNA repair kit, and it tracks every single order of one of your customers for their DNA repair kit, and it adds them up. It adds up every order over time. And every order has a point value associated with it called BV points. It stands for bonus volume points. Every order has point value. And over time, once all the points of you and all your DNA club members reaches 864 points, you are professional for life. Now, if you go faster and you refer a lot of people quickly, if you do it in 28 days, you could do it for half that amount. Or the way many people do it is they just start. And when they become a team member, they simply start by getting some DNA repair kits and immediately turning those over to their new club members. And the way it works is, with 3 DNA repair kits, you're a distributor. With 5, you're executive. And with 9 kits, one time. You just do that one time, and you are professional for life. But no matter which of the 3 ways you do it, slowly over time, a little bit faster within 28 days, or at the moment you become a team member just deciding to start professional, you want to get to the rank of professional as quickly as possible. In fact, next in part 4, we're going to show you what we call a 15-minute quick start training, and it literally takes just no more than 15 minutes. We can literally show you in that training how, if you start at the professional level when you enroll as a team member, how you could literally move every single one of your DNA repair kits potentially in the first 72 hours, certainly in less than 1 week, and return your entire expense. And now you're involved as a team member at the professional level for no expense. You could literally have that happen even before your DNA repair kits show up. And in that 15-minute quick start, we show you exactly how to do that. And that's part 4. In fact, we will show you specifically in detail how this system of consume, refer, and ask could make you wealthy. So I want to ask you the final question. That's exactly the final question. If there truly was a specific system that can be detailed in only 15 minutes, it would make it perfectly clear how to create wealth by simply doing those 3 things. Consume your own DNA repair, refer others to this information that you have just seen, and ask one single simple question. If there's a system that could show you in 15 minutes how to create wealth just doing that, would you want to see it? Well, if you answered yes to that question, then simply proceed and watch part 4. And we look forward to talking to you again very soon. Thank you.